just a little refresh in how we're programmed. I want you to think of yourself very objectively. It might be harsh, but think of yourself as a computer. Your brain is the hardware. Your mind is the software. So it can be upgraded, changed, just like your cell phone, we update the OS system. Think of if you have your phone, it was never upgraded. It was never updated to the new OS system. It wouldn't work. Well, the same is with us. We have to continually upgrade our software, our programming. Well, who programs us? We are both environmentally programmed and genetically programmed. Genetically programmed, we look like our family, we have the same, hair color, we can resemble our ancestors. That's genetic programming. But we also have environmental programming, which is much more important. And as we learned, all of those negative and positive signs are just outside information. And they're constantly coming into our conscious thinking mind, which is the top part. Well, if you've ever heard during the developmental stages, when kids, we call them sponges. We soak up everything between the ages of 0 and 8. Why do you think that is? Well, it's because we don't have, let me get my pixel eraser. We don't have this top part yet. We're like open little cups. So anything that is happening around us, whether it be positive or negative, goes right into our subconscious. That's why we're so easily programmed. If you grew up in a bilingual home, is it because you were a baby genius that you could learn 2 languages? No, it's you didn't have this conscious thinking part yet to block it or to filter it. You were just open. And so there's children that know 3, 4, 5 languages. I didn't choose to learn English. Like, I'm going to learn English. I had no choice. It's just what was around me. It's just like the foods we love. We are so programmed and we think we have free will. It's not as free as we think. Remember, most of our programming is 95% unconscious. We are not aware of it. So that's why sometimes we're like, why did I do that? We think one way up here, and then we do another thing here, and then we don't like the results out here. It's because these aren't congruent. And that's classic cognitive behavioral therapy when we study psychology. What we think determines what we feel determines how we behave, and how we behave determines our results. And so every single action we take produces results, cause and effect. But why do we do what we do? Because we feel a certain way, because we feel like it. But oftentimes we can't always explain, like, I do not know why I keep doing that. It's causing me pain. If we've ever been in a relationship with someone that was not good for us, it is not logical. It doesn't make sense. All of our friends tell us you're crazy, but we love them, or we just can't, shake it. We're in our feels. We're in our, it's deeply embedded somewhere down here, but we know up here it's bad for us and we really need to break up with them. So that's just one example.